So, hello and welcome back. Today is another live trading session, London. So, today is September 2, 2nd September, and yesterday was, as you can see, yesterday there was bank holiday. So, yesterday I didn't trade anything and I was just watching some price action. And surely enough, if you see here, if I just show you this, so if you see here, yesterday there would have been some opportunities here, but technically, yesterday was USD bank holiday, so I just skipped the day. I didn't take any trade and I was just watching the market. Most of the time it just consolidated, it went and took the Asian high, and there was no trade. If you see overall, if you see the 1 minute also, okay, there was no trade. There would have been some opportunities here, but since yesterday unemployment claims and some bank holiday, I don't take the trade, so I just skipped yesterday. So going on to today, let's go on to the higher time frame. So today will be the start of the week for me, as you can see in the 4 hour time frame from July 25th. So we had created a downward range. Now the market with like let's say 1st August. So it took a month and it has not retraced back to the high of the range. Okay, we are still inside the range. Now if you zoom back more, if you zoom in more, we are we am seeing a bullish price action going on. If you can see here within this daily fair value gap, last week the market swept this. If you see the higher time frame, first internal sweep, we went and took this liquidity, then came down, swept for manipulation. Then now we have yet to go higher and sweep this high. Okay, this is the higher time frame bias. If you see the, if you zoom in a little bit, we are in a range. You see here, let's delete this. So we have first we created a range. No, sorry, not range. We have broken through the previous range that the market had created with the daily ABG. It was consolidating here. So we broke out of that range, pulled back into the range, retested the equilibrium. See here, retested equilibrium, swept the low, broke out of the range. Then once again, this range, if you see here, it retested the equilibrium and it broke out of the range once again. And the third time, it has created a range and it has, let's delete this. Okay, so if you within this total range also, it has already it is perfectly rejecting the equilibrium. So within this range from Saturday, like 3 days ago, it has broken. It has first rejected the range, rejected equilibrium, then swept the low. Now we are seeing some bullish price action. Okay, so going on to today, I'm expecting some bullish momentum, and as you can see, it has swept the yesterday's Asian low. And after that sweep, we are getting a pullback inside the range. Okay, so I was hoping for after this 1 hour fair value got drawn stand through, we can see move like market going and eventually sweeping this low, but it didn't happen. It swept the Asian low and it has pulled back to the equilibrium. Now, if I see this range, I will need to see this candle closure because this is very important. This 1 hour fair value gap got rejected once, broke through. Now the second time it can happen, this 1 hour FBG can react as a IFBG and we can also see the market heading downwards. Okay. So now in September there is also a federal rate cuts, so which can most likely help the market to go a bit lower. So if rates cuts are quite like heavy, so we can see some okay bearish Euro USD. If not, we can see some movement moving to the 1.2 range, which was discussed previous few videos, which was like the prediction for the Q4 of 2025. So heading on to today, as you can see, this is one of FBG. It is getting FBG. Sorry, it has this is a FBG got rejected once, got broken through. Then now it is reacting as a IFBG. So we can see some uh, what is manipulation, and we can eventually come back down. So that's one way to look at the market. And second way is we have a initial we have an initial change in the state series of downfall candle from here if you see, but it's not swept. So going on to today, I have marked out the Asian low. So this Asian low is also validated. It's this, so this will become the new Asian low. This 15-minute FBG got ran through, 15-minute closed above it, and also we are seeing some 4-hour pullback. Okay, see here, 4 hour, we are perfectly rejecting the equilibrium. So that gives a potential for a bullish bias. Okay, so that will be it. London will open in 2 minutes. So let's see what happens. If I do take a trade, I will update you guys. And my voice is a little bit reduced. I was sick a little bit 2 days ago, so it's affecting my voice. So I'll just pause the video here. If I do take any trade, I will update you then. Okay. So most likely now my start what is bias is a bit bullish, as we are seeing bullish momentum going on to the London session. Okay, but overall my market, see, overall it is a mixed bias because technically we are rejecting equilibrium of 4-hour time frame, which means we can head towards the what you say buy side liquidity. Okay, so yes, that's for it. I'll pause the video. London will open in 2 minutes. Okay, so just a quick update, and as I can see, London opened here, so it went up, swept the high. This is the 1-hour FBG which had formed while the market was coming below. See, this is the 1-hour FBG. Okay, so it didn't sweep that. I thought that this can get taken within this run. Then if we eventually we can see a move downwards. But if you see the initial range, we are rejecting the equilibrium. So now 1 minute, this 15-minute FBG got ran through. The 15-minute candle will close in 4 minutes. So I need to watch out for that. After this, it got ran through, 5 minutes has closed. So most probably we can see some sort of a manipulation to the upside, eventually taking on the 1-hour FBG as a form of external draw. Okay, so but the market is reacting quite bearish now. Okay, so I think the 15-minute has will close below that. See the 15 minutes. Okay, we did sweep this high. The 1 hour has swept the high. Okay, you see this 1 hour IFBG. It is still acting in place. It is we cannot like not consider this 1 hour FBG because FBG it got respected. Market came back to the range, pushed down, broke through the 1 minute 1 hour FBG. Now it is acting as a IFBG. Okay. Looking at this, there was no trade opportunity for me here because this 1 hour was the nearest draw on liquidity. So market didn't come and didn't tap this liquidity. So that makes it invalid even if I see a lot of displacement. So yes, there is no entry for me here until unless we get a sweep of either buy side or sell side. I need to see some sort of a external sweep for me to consider that, uh, which I don't think so we are going to see regarding this movement. Okay, there is also a 15-minute FVG present here. This one, this is the FVG is present here. Let me mark it. 15 minutes. Okay, this is the 15-minute FVG. This got ran through 15-minute FVG. The candle will close in 1 minute 40 seconds. So I'm not going to do the mistake like previous two trades that I had made of not waiting for a manipulation move and just committing to the trade. I need to see some sort of a manipulation. That is the priority of this model. Okay. We have also broken through that 15-minute FDG. So in this scenario, it is very hard for me to uh, form a bias. Okay, because if you see here, 1 hour FBG was getting respected to the upside. Then we came so close to taking out this 1 hour FBG, it didn't take that. Then we broke through the 15-minute FBG. Now we broke through that. Okay, so now Asian low got taken. how how are you? There are no current major news or anything now. I wanted to just showing there is momentum. Let me check Twitter. Anything is going wrong with the currency as of now, because this is the first time I'm seeing so much volatility within the like 15 minutes. 15 minutes has also not been open London. Let me check. Has someone died or something? Or is it the market just yet? So there is Trump news. President Trump will speak 11:30 p.m. Okay, so I think so. Market is just falling. What the fuck? 15-minute candle from here it close to here. This is a complete manipulation. We formed a range, pull back to the range, showing bearish, bullish momentum before London open. As London opened, within the first 10 minutes, we manipulated the high, didn't take the 1 hour FBG, broke through that with the CISD. This is the first time I'm seeing CISD with such a long candle, a series of down close candle when a candle closes above that. Okay, so yes, that has been clear that the market for me currently is super bearish. Trend has been identified until and unless we get some form of further sweep down the line, which is a major time frame. Okay. Don't think so anything is wrong. It's just the market reacting like that. 4 hour, 4 hour has not been okay. 4 hour is bearish. I thought we was pulling back to the range, but we didn't. 4 hour has made a huge wick to the upside, to the downside, upside. I don't know. Okay. I think so if you would have swept this 1 hour high, sorry, 1 hour MBG, then I could see some sort of a entry going on to today. But since it came this close to taking this 1 hour MBG and it didn't, there was no confirmation, there was no confluence as to what I should do. Okay, so yeah, I'll pause the video here. I don't think so I'm going to get any trade. I'm going to be very patient in choosing the trade that I take. So yes, I'm recording this for like 10 minutes. As you can see, we have gone the single direction as from the London had opened. It went and swept the high and it came below. So there is no entry price point as of now. And I think so we are going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to be chasing the price. I'm just going to be watching price action because within the first 30 to 40 minutes of the London Open, I can understand that whether I'm going to get a trade or not. Because initially what I thought was, I'll just explain the process. So if you see Asian session, this was the Asian session. Asian session had quite a bearish reaction. Then before, as you can see, after 11 a.m., the market started rebalancing to the equilibrium. It rejected the 1 hour IFBG and also the equilibrium point 50% range. Now at this point, I was thinking that hopefully if I do get some sort of a manipulation to the downside, I can look to target this high because overall it is bullish. But as soon as this 15-minute got closed down, then for the short term, I was a bit confused whether I should change my bias or stick to it. But as you've seen the previous minutes, the market just ran through, took the Asian low. So after that, it didn't even rebalance to equilibrium and just started moving downwards. And now there is this 4 hour SVG. So which like I don't think so I'm going to get any trade today according to the model. Even if I do see some sort of sweep, there will be no major confluence for me to take a buy trade. So and sell trade I don't think so is going to be available until unless we see some sort of external sweep to the upside. So yes, I'll be ending my trading session today. So you can short and I think so based on experience I can say that little bit experience which I have that today I'm not going to be getting my entry, and even if I do, I'll be some sort of chasing the price which I want out of me. Right? So I don't want to do any mistakes sort of that. So I'll just end the trading session today. Bye bye.